Hey folks, Cardinals game coming up.
The four-seam, curveball, sinker, slider, and actually has been very effective when he gets on top of it. Also the changeup. But the big thing for Matthew Liberatore is how confident is he with his stuff? Does he fill up that strike zone? Does he attack with that fastball? Because Chip, this is a guy that's 95 to 97 with a heater with a great curveball. And hopefully it's the right team at the right time for Liberatore. Rocco Baldelli's Twins are in first place.
Carlos Correa, Alex Mead, Don Salor, Jose Polanco, Edwards, Marino, Ryan Jeffers, the catcher, William Castro, Michael A. Taylor, Matt Williams, the Minnesota Twins.
They are very pitchable for Matthew Liberatore. You know he's got the stuff. He's just got to go out there and prove it. So Carlos Correa is set to lead.
Carlos Correa.
Liberatore trying to play follow the leader tonight. The Cardinals starters over the last 5 games have taken the ball deep into the game. They pitched very effectively in the game. We'll see if Matthew can do that. His last outing was July 22nd. That was with Memphis when he pitched a AAA game and gave up 2 runs over 5 2/3 innings. The top 2 hitters for the Twins in this series are hitless. Hopefully that trend continues tonight. And
First pitch is up and away.
3 hits in his last 19 at bats, 12 homers, and 45 runs driven in.
Wow.
On the ground to third.
On gone to third. 2 pitches, 1 out. Motor, Edmund, Jeremy.
Gets the night off. Alec Burleson at first. Paul Goldschmidt, the Cardinals' designated hitter.
Bushma and Kisner behind the plate. On the horn.
Farmer, the third baseman for the Twins tonight.
Farmer, the third baseman for the Twins tonight.
I've seen a lot of Kyle Farmer over the years, but the last 4 years prior to this one in Cincinnati, he's been hot in the second half.
Yeah, that dude.
That's
popped up and foul territory. To Alex Buell's son. 2 up. Only on 4 pitches.
The fastball plays, it can't be effective. That was an effective outing by Dakota. Had a no-hitter through 5 1/3, and just pounding the zone. Slider looked to be about as tight as we've seen it. Racked up 7 punch-outs with that thing.
Ball upstairs.
Series with a couple of hits and RBIs. Yeah, the only blemish for Dakota last night was the home run, but it was hot and sticky late in the game. He said he had trouble with his grip. That was one reason.
Ball 2.
He's working on the numbers. He want to change the uniform, top or bottoms. He'd soak through those. If you're blame anybody, it's you talking about it up here. Shut your trap. Jeez. Just here to report the facts. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes. Make that 3. And
what they've got with some of these young starters, there'll be ample opportunities now over the last 2 months. Oh, there will be for sure. I want to see more of those dance moves too. Didn't know he had that and the floss. Well, you can do that. That's part of your pregame. But you're right. This is what it's about. It's not about how the season started for him. Dakota Hudson wasn't expecting to spend the bulk of the season.
21 the count.
He certainly wasn't expecting to put up the numbers that he did there. It has not looked good, but it's got a chance to look great from here on out.
Strike 2.
And Solano,
Solano thought it was ball 4.
Well, Libby gets himself
Yeah, I would agree with Solano. It looks a little bit high to me from here.
Chris Siegel calling balls and strikes this evening. And the base is empty. Full count from Matthew to Donovan Solano. Is
driven out of play. 3-2 the count.
Solano hitting 269 on the year.
Solano hitting 269 on the year. Come on in, everybody. popped up. 10 pitch, first inning. And that will retire the side.
Listen like you're there.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now.
Well, that too.
On expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, their menu, and now they're pricing their meats fresh. That's why their new Subway Series subs are preferred by this champ and his future champ. Pros who are talking heads prefer fresh sliced turkey.
And pros who use their heads prefer fresh sliced ham.
More deli meats are preferred by this QB.
And preferred by his old backup QB. And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Is this slice as good as your tennis slice?
I cannot say that, but yes.
What makes baseball even better?
Here come the Cardinals in the home for second strikes with Forrest Bar, our American Express level up feature. How about ours in the last 10? Hit for average, hit on base at a crazy clip. 5 home runs, driven in 9. So he's got the eye. He doesn't expect his zone. If you have something
Law's mute ball is on the thing for, and he's leading off Paul Goldschmidt, Jordan Walker, Alex Buelson, Thomas Edmond, Dylan Carlson. Sonny Glee's out there pitching.
Has not been as good. He started off the season on fire. I mean, this guy was the best pitcher in baseball through his first 6. I think pitch arsenal for Gray, the 4-seam, curve, sweep, sinker, cutter, changeup. I mean, really utilizes that entire arsenal, and that's what makes him so difficult. He can throw all of these pitches, and he can really throw them in any count. He's a 3-time All-Star, coming off a no decision against the Royals last time up. 3 earned runs over 6 innings for Sonny Gray.
Swing and miss, strikeout to Law's mute ball.
Here are the Cardinals first. Well, it really is on the heels, Chip, of what you're talking about. He's only given up 4 home runs on the year. Cardinals score a lot of runs.
Goldschmidt.
They have to manufacture in this game, and that's been something on this homestand that hasn't been the easiest for the Cardinals. 8 for 42. That's a $190 clip with runners in scoring position.
Swing and miss. Strike 1 to Goldie. Come on in, bottom 1.
Paul Goldschmidt at 270.
Paul Goldschmidt, 276 in the year. Solano has that. Out number 2. 5 pitchers, 2 outs. Castro, Taylor, Warner, from left to right. Farmer, Correa, Julian Solano, and Jeffers behind the plate. Here's Walker.
Home run last night. Brad touched on that in our opening comments. 3rd youngest Cardinal with a double-digit home run season.
I must have heard that right.
This has been a lot of fun throughout the season, seeing Jordan Walker grow, seeing how the pitchers are attacking him, what adjustments that he ends up making. And there will be a lot more of that. There will be a lot more back and forth. This one sharply hit the short.
Sharply hit the short. Out number 3.
What makes baseball even better? Showing more action.
champion for when you're at the ballpark, helping you with venue info, exclusive club offers, and so much more. And it's a great way to capture your visit by adding photos and memories from a fun-filled day at the game. Download the free MLB Ballpark app on the iOS App Store or Google Play today.
This ring symbolizes the eternity of our relationship.
We met in 7th grade Tiger class, developed an instant crush on her. I never known anybody like her. I wrote her poems that I never sent to her. 16 years later, I finally said, Leah, will you be my girl?
Jesse, I've always been your girl. It's so beautiful.
What the goddamn hell is this damn? Come on.
The Chosen Collection. Only at Jared. Love brilliantly.
Commercial.
What is effort?
Stop blisters. Over 200 caps, baby.
Or perhaps it's putting in so much effort that to everyone else it just looks.
I'll be right back, folks, okay? Well,
The MLB.TV trade deadline sale lets you follow your favorite players wherever they go for just $34.99. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Sale ends August 6th. Go to MLB.TV for all the details.
Damn right.
First inning got the Twins 1-2-3. Now it'll face Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Inning number 2. You know what I really liked about that first inning from Matthew Liberatore? Not just the 11 pitches, the fact that he threw all fastballs in that inning, really trying to establish that pitch. First breaking ball in the ball game right there. I like that. I mean, go right after the opposition. That breaking ball is his best pitch, but once you establish the fact that you can throw that heater for a strike, that's where you get the swing and miss with that curveball. Floats in nicely, and a ball and 2 strikes. That one higher than high to Polanco. It's 2-2. Polanco 1 for 7 in this series, serving as the DH tonight against Byron Buxton. More hamstring problems. He didn't play last night. Might not be able to go tonight. Got full count. Twins are going to win the Central and advance to the playoffs. They got to have Correa hit. They've got to have Buxton in the lineup and hitting 2. And that has been problematic on both counts this year. Pitch is upstairs. It's ball 4. There's first pitch.
Ball 4.
Edward Julian is the batter. For more on Matthew Liberatore, let's check in with Jeremiah Johnson.
Chip, you said it, attack mode in that first inning for Matthew Liberatore. I had a talk with Ali Marmol before this game, and he said perhaps the good setup for this start would be the conversation they had yesterday. He said Matthew's a guy that puts a lot of pressure on himself. He wants him to relax and pitch like he pitched in AAA. Those same pitches can be successful, but he said it's important for a young guy to know that it's not just one start. It's going to be a few starts. He's not going to have to just perform today and then wait and see if he's going to be in the rotation. Brad, he gets it out there. You know that's important to know. That's a lot of pressure if you're only going to get one start and then perhaps be reevaluated.
No, you hit the nail on the head, man. It's to have that sort of backing by your manager and that conversation said, dude, look, we're going to allow you to grow. We're going to give you an opportunity. That does take a little weight off your shoulders. If you think that every time you take the mound that you're going to get a tap on the shoulder when you're done saying you get sent down, that is tough to perform that way. Trust me. The good side is you get to sit with us upstairs. I get one. Exactly, yeah. Ryan Jeffers is up. He's the Minnesota catcher. And he hits this one on ton toward left center. Carlson on the run.
Carlson on the 1. Tied up. Nope. 2-1 homer from Ryan Jeffers. Son of a bitch. Not the team who I wanted to win.
For Jeremiah's report, the Cardinals had the defense shifted around and cost them a chance to get a double play, and they have
I'll be right back. I'm pleased.
this one. Jeffers gets that big breaking ball from Matthew Liberatore.
Son of a bitch.
And just stays back and drives it. The pitch is down. It's not down enough. Trying to steal a strike with it, and wasn't able
Call the strike
Castro is from a young pitcher. Again with Matthew Liberatore. I think we forget he's 23 years old.
Yeah.
How do you
23
respond to
years
stuff
old?
like that?
2 quick strikes to Willie Castro. He's hit 5 homers. He's knocked in 23 on the year. Minnesota has had trouble against lefties all year. They get a walk, a forced play, and then a 2-run homer to strike first here in the second inning. Castro's changed his eye black from last night, as that's fouled away.
It goes with the different lines in there. Yesterday they had both sides done.
Apparently got busy before the game.
Okay.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that bounces into the Cardinals' dugout.
Look out. Heads up. Flying balls.
Spun
What he said.
Just out of the way.
Look up the song about
Levis.
that. It's an AC/DC song. One and 2 to count. Right back up the middle. Can't get it.
Castro's going to try for 2. The ball gets behind. Luke Long and no further advance. They had a shot at him with a clean pick, but it didn't work out for the Cardinals.
Wow.
And Castro's in at second with a hustle double, the second hit of the inning.
Yeah, you don't see that double very often, right off the this one when they caught him right on top of the chute. You didn't see much more reaction from him right away as the training staff goes to peek on him. I think he was on to either way, even if he ends up taking that clean out in left field. But Adam Olsen, the Cardinals head trainer, had to check on Matthew. He's saying he's good to go.
So he'll get a couple of warm-up pitches just to make sure everything's in working order. And he says it is. And he works out of the stretch again with Michael Taylor coming up, runner at second and 1 man out. First inning pitches for Matthew, 15 so far here in the second. Taylor's been a hot hitter for the Twins. Runner goes, trying to steal third. Third is going to be Castro with his 27th stolen base. Let's see if the Cardinals take a look at this.
Yeah, Castro got a good jump. Kisner made this about as close as it was going to get. Take a look at this. Does that left hand get in? It appears it does.
So Castro doing it all. The Cardinals infield will creep in now with a runner at third and 1 out.
Okay.
And Taylor ahead in the count.
Taylor ahead in the count. Ouch. And let me just clear some of this the notifications here.
Taylor's hitting over 400. Always liked him. Really good defender, and boy, did Dusty Baker really help him along offensively when they were together with the Nationals.
A reason that he's been in the league this long, a reason that teams keep wanting him there.
That's crushed.
That is fucking hammered.
13th home run for Taylor.
13th home run for Taylor.
4-4 on 2 2-run homers.
Yeah, not much of a
Michael A. Taylor crushes one.
As it left the bat, I mean, this was a violent swing.
Holy crap.
Taylor, 110.4 mile an hour.
110.4 mile an hour.
I mean, just went down there and got it.
So we told been hot, and he's made it 4-zip.
He made it 4-zip quickly.
He began with a leadoff walk. Julian hit a ground ball that the Cardinals couldn't turn 2 on because of the defensive alignment. Homer, double, homer later. It's
Homer, double, homer.
Twins who struggled against lefties this year aren't struggling here in the second.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch. Just to touch low.
Just a touch low.
Matt Waller. A 445-foot homer here last night. He's batting 9th on their lineup card tonight. A secondary leadoff hitter, if you will. This one hit toward left center. And on late comes Newbar. He's got it. And there's your second out.
That was his second out, folks.
Top Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Correa 0 for 1. He bounced out.
Correa 0 for 1. Bounced out.
Minnesota has a date with the Diamondbacks next.
The Twinkie Toes have a date with the D-backs next.
Minnesota a 2-game lead over the Guardians.
2-game lead over the Game Guardians. Foul.
Interesting
Ball.
division to see how that ends up shaking out. The
Cardinals
trade off their ace in Savali. The Twins, who were in first place, really didn't upgrade their ball club. They ended up doing a little bit of a bullpen switch. They brought in Dylan Floro. That was about all the action that they did at the deadline.
Chopper hit toward short. That man swings in and makes a nice play to Ron Correa. That was slick for the Gold Glove. Rocco Baldelli's club plays long ball with 2 2-run homers in the second.
To combat the skyrocketing cost of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you'll find solutions in sizes from chairs to love seats, to sofas, to sectionals. So you'll have a well-designed family room, no matter what size your family is. It's Lazy Boy Double Discount Days. Take 20% off your first item, then 40% off your second item. Hurry in to save for a limited time. This sale ends soon. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Let's check out T-Mobile coverage cam. A do-or-die play for Tommy Edman a moment ago.
Flash of the left, they made that look easy. Anybody that played the position knows that in between hockey is a tough one. You got to keep your momentum going. You got to be able to pick through it. He does a great job there on Correa, who can move it. Taylor doubled up the lead, that 2-run bomb up in the Big Mac land. The Cardinals got some work to do here against Sonny Gregg.
They gave him a 3-0 green light, and Taylor didn't miss it. His first career hit on the 3-0 count, we're told. And now the Cardinals have their hands full with Sonny Gray trailing 4-0. Alec Burleson leads off for St. Louis.
Alex Golison leads off. This one in the left center field.
To your point, gotta manufacture some runs. Let's bring some hits.
Gotta get some runs. Gotta get clawed back into this game.
It really does not. 0.31 home runs a game here for Sonny Gray. Alec Burleson just muscles this thing. A really pretty good fastball there by Sonny. Gets it on his hands, but Burley gets it going. One thing that has happened for Sonny Gray twice, actually, in his last two starts, the big inning.
We're talking about Sonny Gray.
Twice
when we want the damn Cardinals to win.
6-run second inning against Baltimore 2 starts ago, and a 4-run fifth last time out against Seattle. So you can manufacture, you can get to it.
15 straight starts without a win for Sonny Gray. Last time a Twin had that long of a winless stretch, you have to go back to 2011 and 2012. Liam Hendricks had 17 games without a win.
Rhino, you're in charge of the chat. Keep it family fun.
Let's see if the Cardinals can put together another big offensive night and extend Gray's personal miseries. The pitch is up and away for Tommy Edman. 2 balls and a strike. Tommy had a hit last night and scored a run in the 3-homer barrage for St. Louis in the second. A repeat of that would be nice tonight. Instead, it's ground ball to second. They'll have to hurry to get 2. One man ran way too late. Edman a step faster than Correa's relay. Burleson forced, 1 on, 1 out. And Dylan Carlson is out. It is a different looking lineup for the Cardinals tonight. Minutes before first pitch. It was a change. Jordan Walker originally was the Cardinals cleanup man, but Nolan Gorman again was sore back. Couldn't answer the bell minutes before first pitch.
It does change this lineup quite a bit, but provides yet another opportunity. Got to get that back figured out for Gorman, though. We want to make sure that he is healthy and the idea of, play through some things, got to work through it. Right now, get it figured out. Just, whatever is ailing him, get it fixed, get him healthy.
Dylan didn't think much of that pitch that flipped the corner. No balls in a strike.
Driven toward left. Castro on the run, still going. Can't get it. That ball's going to bounce off the wall. Edman on his way to third. He's going to get the green light. They'll be on throw. It's an RBI double for Dylan Carlson. The Cardinals enter with a second inning run. Well, Dylan didn't like the call on the breaking ball before. Sonny Gray probably didn't like the location of this one. It was up, but to Dylan's credit, he drove that thing the other way. Tommy had to make sure this thing was down. The Castro doesn't corral it out in left field. He sees it down. It goes around the wall. And Pop Warner sends it home.
And one of your hottest hitters is Andrew Kisner. He's riding a 4-game hit streak. Of his last 7 hits, 3 have left the ballpark. And when he's cooking like he is now, he loves to get action early in the count. And Brad, of late, everything off of his bat has been wow.
I mean, he is swinging with some aggression right now. Anything in the zone, he's putting his best A swing on it. You love that. Again, the guy taking advantage of an opportunity.
Carlson getting a big lead at second. Gray checks in and fires that right on by. Gray is a big spin rate guy. All of his pitches, Brad, have exceptional spin. He is definitely into the analytics and the measurements and knows what his pitches are supposed to do. He's got the fastest fastball and cutter spin of any pitcher in the major leagues.
Yeah, real student of the game, always tweaking what he's doing. Look at the highest overall spin rates of all your combined pitches where they average out. Sonny Gray right there, 4th in all of baseball. And the idea is just to make the ball move as efficiently as you possibly can. When it comes to the fastball, it's perceived velocity that gets on you quickly.
High fly ball toward left. Castro will measure this one up. We'll put that away for the second out. That was my question. What does spin mean? To the casual fan, that's just a big number. What is the effect from a pitcher and hitter standpoint?
Yeah, well, look, it changes. It varies pitch to pitch. When you look at that fastball again, it's kind of that perceived velocity, that ride, if you will, that it ends up having in the zone on that four seam. It has that true backspin and stays true. So a hitter is swinging where he thinks it is, and it ends up being up above that. If the fastball rides true,
perception is the ball is rising when he's just not pulling it down.
First thing, right? It's not that rising fastball, but it is perceived. It ends up looking that way. You tend to swing in a different path. Another thing that he's done, just talking about tweaking spin, is turned his slider into what everybody's heard of the term the sweeper, right? It's more horizontal movement, and that is on purpose. He wants that ball to move as much as possible.
Mater had his bat broken. That ball spun up there effectively. The Cardinals get a run back, and after 2 in St. Louis, the Twins' lead is trimmed to 3.
Every day we train, challenging ourselves and each other to exceed even our own expectations. Go beyond.
Hey folks, welcome in.
Sculpted design, an all-new inline 6 turbo, a feeling of everything exactly as it should be, to create more than a car, to create a connection. The first ever 3-row Mazda.
Thanks for subscribing. Now, let's find you again.
The 3-row Mazda CX-90, available with a powerful inline 6 engine and plug-in hybrid. See it at Northtown Mazda.
Wondering how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best up to MLB Pitch Hit and Run, the official heat sticks competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the
Welcome in, Swing. Why? How are you? Make sure you hit shout out too. I'll be right back. I'll be taking a quick shower, so if you see one of my mods in the chat, don't worry. They got control of the chat to keep it family friendly while I'm gone. So I just wanted to come let everybody know that. So make sure you guys keep it family friendly, sports related questions. So yeah, let's have some fun tonight. Let's root for those damn Cardinals, not those damn Twinkie toes, as I like to call them. For all you Cardinals fans and Twins fans, you come on in.
His third inning, trailing
family fun.
Now it's a 4-1 score. The Cardinals RBI off the bat of Dylan Carlson, who racks up his 7th double of the year. Kyle Farmer popped out to first in the first. Let's see if Matthew can have an easier time of it. 27 pitches in the second inning after an 11-pitch 1-2-3. Top of the first.
The biggest thing now for Matthew Liberatore, even with the two-run home runs in the inning off the bat of Jeffers and Michael A. Taylor, don't let him scare you out of the strike zone. It's about putting the ball where you want it in the strike zone, like that.
Right to short, where Tommy loads up and takes care of Farmer, who's 0 for 2. 1 man out. How hard is that lesson to learn if you're a young pitcher like Matthew, where you've just given up 2 long homers an inning prior?
Yeah, it's one that you learn it. You learn it more each time you go out there, right? That you can only focus on the next pitch. Can't get one back. I've wanted so many baseballs back, Chip, from my hand, but game doesn't work that way. They don't have time machines yet. So how do you execute this next pitch? And for him, too, I think it's going to be very important of locating that fastball down in the zone. Yes, he's got right at the top of the zone with his 4-seam, and it'll set up his curveball as well. He's also got to show the ability to put it down in the zone and get ground balls like that.
You know, Adam Wainwright will be someone that Matthew leans on in these days ahead as he tries to figure things out and get consistency at the big league level. In fact, Adam will take the ball tomorrow night as we open up our lone home series against the Rockies here at Busch Stadium.
Pretty nice to have an ear like that, isn't it? If you're Matthew Liberatore, somebody that you can just sit down with and talk with. And obviously Adam is going to go help in any way that he possibly can. Young pitcher, veteran pitcher. By the way, Adam Wainwright, always a student of the game. If he sees something a young guy is doing he wants to learn about, he'll ask them, hey, how you doing that? It's great to have mentors at this level.
driven down the right field line by Solano. Walker over towards the wall. Big turn by Donovan, but he'll slam on the brakes. And he stands at first with another hit against the Cardinals, his third of the series, and it comes with one out.
You're talking about Donovan Solano a lot in this series, a couple of pinch hits. Your Chevy pitch track up and away. Guy's got great basketball skills. See it up, goes the other way with it. Very simple approach by Solano.
Well, let's see if Polanco can hit to a double play. He walked his first time up.
Chip, I've been trying to count his blinks. Not too many of them. Locked in.
There's 1.5. If he's a music fan, we might get up to Blink 182. Why didn't say anything about that?
Fantastic, Chip.
Out of play foul and off to the right. Hey, great catch! That was a spectacular one-handed grab by that Cardinal fan. He's from Alton, Illinois. Look at that. That's a gamer. Rex Barney, the old PA voice of the Orioles. Get that fan a contract. And that one gets away. Runner to second is Solano on a wild pitch. Now, unlike the kid we saw last night, that fan reached out with a hand, made the barehanded grab. Of course, he didn't have a date with him, but didn't shake the hand off at all.
Look, he's got experience on his side, Chip. I mean, that's something, again, talking about living and learning. Can't act like it hurt. I mean, that thing's smarting right now. Somebody get that guy a beer.
Water, whatever he wants. It sounds like a plan. The pitch is popped to the right side and out of play.
Put it on Chip's tab.
No problem. My name pronounced in French is cheap. 2 balls, 2 strikes in a 4-1 Minnesota game. I mean, how about that kid last? I can't get over it. We were just absolutely flabbergasted.
He tried to give her the ball.
I don't know. It's half-hearted. Popped up. Burleson gives chase over by the Cardinals dugout on the warning track with room. And 2 out. I mean, it was like, hey, I'm going to give you this, but if you don't want it, I'll keep it. But if you really want it, I'll give it to you.
If she really wanted baseball, she'd take it on first glance. Again, I'm not here to beg you to take the baseball. I just sacrificed my life for this. Okay? It's still early in the relationship. Like, meet me halfway. That's what I'm saying.
How do you know how early in the relationship?
I mean, they were like 16. I mean, it couldn't be. I'm guessing. I'm not good with this.
Well, the gentleman who made the catch a moment ago, he didn't hand the ball to, I assume that's his wife or his daughter. I'm not sure which.
I mean, he's got experience on the side. He's like 22, you know.
Is that mom behind him? I don't know.
It's a family affair. Ground ball is second for me. He's got it. And thankfully, we head to the home third. It's 4-1. Minnesota here at Game 3.
Everybody better with Pepsi.
When I launched my business on Amazon, it was just getting off the ground, so I had to move back in with my parents. Amazon has a ton of marketing tools that helped us. We grew so fast, it allowed me to move out of my parents' house.
Nearly 60% of products sold come from independent sellers.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
The reliability that I've had with Cricket, for me personally, is unmatched. And that's why I stick with them.
Come for the price, stay for the service. Smile, you're on Cricket.
takes a peek at him from the stretch.
See if they get him in motion a little bit. You're just expecting these guys to run now.
Aggressive lead at first base. He's going to go first.
And he's going. It's a throw. Grab the edges, buddy. Tag. Safe. Great jump. Great throw. Just outran it.
Live audio from every Major League Club, minor league video, and MLB Inc. The all-new At Bat is only $3.99 per month. Subscribe to the MLB app today.
WWE Night returns to Busch Stadium Thursday, August 17th. When the Mets are in town with your special theme ticket, you'll get an exclusive WWE-inspired bobblehead of the Mad Hungarian Alrobaski. For details, visit Cardinals.com/theme. That might be the best bobblehead of the year.
Dude, it is sweet. Al came in, showed us the bobblehead, and, showed us a lot of things. Al's ready for WWE Night.
But what fans don't realize is all the work that goes into the great Cardinals promotional schedule. And especially the bobbleheads. The Cardinals go to great lengths to try to make those bobbleheads as realistic as possible, as true to life as possible. We see the great Cardinals bobbleheads with Arenado and Goldschmidt. Lars Nootbaar surfing on a shark. That was a big one. But when Al came to our booth before we reached air to model that attire for the bobblehead, that was a sight to behold.
Oh, it really was. And look, spandex. Didn't know he could pull it off. Can. Absolutely still can. Just in great shape. Had that washboard abs and everything. And he was doing remember, was the Ultimate Warrior where he's tying off his bicep with the rope. He had it going.
Very vascular.
Tassels or something.
Yes.
From the arms.
So maybe, just maybe, there's that one in the dirt. Jose Fermin's going to be thrown out after he swings and strikes out. Maybe on August 17th, Al will wear his wrestling outfit for his bobblehead night. That indeed would make it complete. As we check in again with JJ.
Lars Nootbaar living for his last 23. His energy is important. It was a difficult start to the week for many of these Cardinals. They saw some of their friends, their teammates, and veterans go to other teams, and I can't help but think it's important for a guy that plays with so much emotion like Lars Nootbaar to help keep everyone up. And he told me before this game that you can't be disingenuous about it. He certainly is not. This is the way he is all the time. He brings the energy, he brings the enthusiasm. If there becomes some dog days of August and September, Lars Nootbaar will keep that enthusiasm going. And I would like to add one thing. I'm down here by the field. We are starting to feel some raindrops.
Oh, no. We don't say the R word, JJ. That's not allowed.
I don't like hearing about raindrops.
Sure, it's just somebody spit on JJ. That's all.
Oh, no, come on.
It's liquid sunshine. That's what it is. As we have a 2-ball count on Lars Nootbaar. Season for Lars that began with such fanfare, playing for Team Japan in the WBC, introduced on opening day, international sensation. That's a lot to live up to in a big league clubhouse and for a big league roster. I think Nootbaar's done a nice job despite some injuries this year. Brad, 11 homers, 36 RBIs, and he's done an excellent job out of the leadoff spot.
I totally agree with everything across the board, especially what Jeremiah Johnson is talking with him about his attitude day in and day out. But people see through the fake rah, let's go get him. The guy, he's just a high energy guy. He's an excited guy. He's smiling. Nice backdoor sweeper right there by Sonny Gray. But that's what you need to have on a ball club is guys like that. Not much you can do about that one. That one right there on the corner starts away, catches it.
Paul Goldschmidt is 0 for 1 today. Gray has been his kryptonite. Paul is 1 for 21 lifetime against this guy. Paul Goldschmidt to that kind of number, you have excellent stuff. And Gray tonight does with a 4-1 lead. You can hear him grunting with every pitch. He's got a good fastball again tonight. And he's a guy that is in control of everything, but it sounds like it's max effort. And look, if you hold your breath while you're pitching, that's not a good thing. Like being able to push that out while you're delivering baseball is actually good to get more out of yourself. Strike 3 over the outside corner. He just struck out the side. Sonny Gray is in a nice groove through 3 innings. He enjoys a rare lead. It's 4-1.
Takes a peek at him from the stretch.
See if they get him in motion a little bit. You're just expecting these guys to run now.
Aggressive lead at first base. He's going to go first.
He's going. It's a throw. Rip the edges, buddy. Tag. Save. Great jump. Great throw. Just outran it.
This ring symbolizes the eternity of our relationship.
We met in 7th grade Tiger class, developed an instant crush on her. I've never known anybody like her. I wrote her poems that I never sent to her. 16 years later, I finally said, Leah, will you be my girl?
Jesse, I've always been your girl. It's so beautiful. The Chosen Collection. Only at Jared. Love brilliantly. Get 0 down special financing with the K Jewelers credit card.
What makes baseball even better?
Lots of families at the ballpark tonight. Little drizzly rain falling. It hasn't been a picture-perfect start for Matthew Liberatore, but let's see if he can rally here in the middle innings with a 4-1 Minnesota lead. A couple of homers. The first from this man, Ryan Jeffers, and it came 2 innings ago. Jeffers and Michael Taylor have done the hitting damage tonight. And there's a good fastball in for a strike.
Well, you do like the response in the 3rd inning by Matthew Liberatore. Worked around the Donovan Solano single. We got a couple of ground balls. Weak pop up by Polanco. That's what you want to see from him. Nice change up there as well. You saw where Kisner was set up right at the bottom of the zone. Ended up hitting his target.
And Jeffers wants to take his timeout. And 3 pitches takes care of him. There's a good way to start the inning. One down. And Willie Castro's next.
I think old Jeffy was waiting on the big breaking ball again. Then got himself a fastball painted away. He hit the breaking ball out of the ballpark this time. Libby stakes the cheese wire.
So from Jeffy to Willie.
Yeah, I like it. Jeffers to me sounds like more of a nickname anyhow. Jeffers.
Castro doubled, stole 3rd, and scored on Taylor's homer. And it's one out. Just shy of the track. And puts the squeeze on that. What? Love Newport's reaction on the catch he made last night. We'll talk about that after a quick word from BOS.
When you need to expand your business, turn to BOS. We can make loan decisions locally so you can unleash your full potential. BOS, think boldly.
4th inning last night, Correa hit a fly ball to center, and Duke got all twisted and turned around and stumbled at the track, made the catch up against the wall.
4-1. 4th inning.
Similar to the one that sent him the IL with back problems. When Jordan Walker came over and said, "Hey, great catch," Newt said, That was awful.
Taylor plays. He's 1-for-1.
It doesn't have to be pretty. If you just show the end part of it, it's beautiful, right? Makes the snag, and at the end of the day, it's about making the out. And
Nikolai Taylor hit a 2-1 jack.
This one to left.
This one to the left.
Spears that. Taylor can't buy. Taylor's retired. Good recovery for Liverpool.
Nice recovery by Liverpool. And a 4.
Starting route.
Technology helps us navigate to work,
Go straight.
but to navigate the complexities of modern work,
Turn left.
you need more than technology. You need CDW.
You have arrived.
So we'll implement cloud-based Microsoft modern work solutions like Microsoft 365, Teams, and Azure, so your teams can collaborate with zero trust security anywhere.
Destination ahead.
Microsoft makes modern work possible. CDW makes it powerful.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
This just in, chop that beat, what she want and what she need. Something new, chop that sweet. And now, what? That's nice.
Last night, Jordan Walker made Cardinal history, and this was a no-doubter into the bullpen. This thing got out of the ballpark in a hurry. Home run number 10 of the season.
Jordan Walker made history last night. Number 10, bottom of 4, bottom of 4. Come on in,
Last
buddy.
night, Jordan got to 10 this season, the third youngest in franchise history with double-digit homers. Kurt Flood is the youngest. Rogers Hornsby, the second youngest. And he's the sixth Cardinal with 10 or more homers before turning 22 years of age. Pujols, Joe Medwick, Kurt Flood, Rogers Hornsby, and Stan Musial on that list with Jordan Walker. One ball, one strike. Play foul. Albert Pujols had 37 homers before 22. Joe Medwick 20. Those are the only two men with 20 or more. Yeah, that's Albert is secretariat at Belmont there. Yeah, I think that's going to be tough to catch.
That's what I should do.
1 ball, 2 strikes from
Walker,
Gray.
1-1.
Yeah, just a touch low.
Just a touch low.
Remember when Jordan went back to the minor leagues, Cardinals wanted him to get the ball in the air more. He's doing that. He's still hitting it hard. He's hitting it to all fields a little more frequently, too. But even when
that too.
Around, to your point, it's hard hit. He's finding holes. This one chopped toward short. He runs well. The first gets him by a stride. And Walker's retired by Correa.
Walker's retired by Correa.
I think it'll be fascinating to see what Walker does in the offseason. After a long rookie campaign for Major League, get a better ball in the fall league, get more reps in the outfield to get ready for spring training next season. We do wonder, too, with the way that things have shifted here for the Cardinals. I think that initially they kind of looked at him, and there was going to be more DHing than there is currently. Cardinals now 10.5 games back in the division right now. Chances are he's going to be getting pretty much every single day reps out in the outfield, so maybe that will help expedite that learning curve. But you're right, more live action in the outfield, that's a part of that growth, is getting him better and more comfortable in the field.
We got only 5 likes on this stream already.
Wasn't
Can,
converted to the outfield until almost 24 weeks ago. August 22nd or so was the first time he played outfield for Springfield last season. And now trying to learn that trade in the major leagues as quickly as this game moves. That's a tall order. It's been a struggle for him at times defensively.
Well,
to be honest.
you think about it again too, like to that point, like you know that eyes are on you every time the ball comes that way. You want to be great. You put even more pressure on yourself. When you do that in any walk of life, that's when you end up finding yourself in trouble. You just have to let the game come to you. But that is something that is easier said than it is done.
He's a great kid with a great deal of talent. It's going to be fun to watch his Cardinals' future unfold before our eyes here in St. Louis. And the same set of Alec Burleson, who's been stinging the ball, who picked up a second inning single, the first Cardinals hit. St. Louis has two of them. This one's ripped foul past Stubby Clapp. We want no part of that. Don't blame him. Full count. No wind to speak of in St. Louis. It's steamy. And that's off to our left foul. Little light rain. It's falling an inning ago. That's all but stopped. Blue skies overhead now.
What they said.
Farewell to the Minnesota Twins for the 23 season. We'll face them next year up in the Twin Cities.
They
It's a
will.
ballpark, Chip, I have not had the opportunity to go to yet. I've heard great things. You will love it.
They did a great job. As Burleson chased up and away and strikes out. 5 of those for Sonny Gray. Who said
5 of those for Sonny Gray.
I'll just put it this way, partner. It's the anti-Metrodome downtown.
Yeah, it is the anti-Metrodome downtown.
Here's Edmund. Tommy reached on a force play and scored on Carlson's double to left. Gray may have called Jeffers out just to give himself a bit of a breather on this warm night. He's been efficient, just 44 pitches. And Gray pitched in college at Vanderbilt, so he should be used to the humidity that's so familiar to us in the Midwest. This guy's been an outstanding pitcher for a long time. He started with the Oakland A's, went to the Yankees where it just wasn't a good fit for him, then Cincinnati, now Minnesota. And if memory serves, he's a free agent at the end of the year.
Well, I would say likely a very highly sought after one as well. Just like the way he uses everything. You're right, Yankees just was not a great fit for him. He changed up his arsenal too. When he ended up going back to Cincinnati, he stopped relying as heavily on his slider. Went back to throwing that curveball a bit more. A very effective pitch for him.
He is a free agent, we've confirmed. He's 33. He'll turn 34 in November.
I thought you were going to skip a year.
Like 35? How? That's a base hit in right center. You said something about a time machine. Maybe that's where you're ahead. 2-out single for Edmund. Let's see if Carlson can.
2-out single for Edmund.
Down and away, tumbling away from Tommy Edmund. Shoots it right there through the wide open middle between Julian and Graham.
A homer would be nice from a man that seldom gives them up. Gray's allowed just 4 of those. This one on the ground to second. Backhanded stab. Sliding stop and a strike to first. Julian with a nice play. Says au revoir to the Cardinals in the 4th until a 4-1 game.
4-1 game. Minnesota has the lead. Who in the hell had Minnesota come into this house and take the damn game? If you're a Minnesota Twins fan, you're an idiot.
Cold water can't clean tough stains?
You're a St. Louis Cardinals fan. You're not an idiot for saying it.
The official
9, 1, and 2 coming up. Wilna, Correa, Flamer, and after that, Solano. It comes to that. Well, I don't need to hear that again.
Download the free MLB Ballpark app on the iOS App Store or Google Play today.
They need a mentor. You need a job that trains you during your shift, like our programs in mechatronics and engineering, so you can increase your hourly pay 2 to 3 times and help program the winning shot or any shot.
#11 and 12 at Kaufman Stadium. Get your tickets now at either SaintLuiceCardinals.com or the Kansas City Royals.com.
Details go to Cardinals.com/promotions. Joe's on that bobblehead. Goldie had the stance in his Cardinal uniform. He modeled to make the bobblehead look as accurate as Al's bobblehead that's coming up. I mean, it's going to be tough to do. Al's
That one's a strap.
WWE bobblehead. I mean,
what?
Al.
WWE bobblehead? What the hell you can do with WWE bobblehead? Fight with the WWE bobblehead. Swing, man, strike 2. Well, no. He's in the hole. 1, 2, the count.
Brewers are winning tonight 8-1. Marlins beat the Phillies 4-2. Max Scherzer had a struggle early in his debut with Texas. I was wrong. Thought he pitched last night. He did go today. One recovered. I think struck out 9 guys in his Texas Rangers debut today. They beat the White Sox. On the ground, right toward Tommy Edman. He's got it. And Walker's retired.
One retired. 1 out.
Orioles debut was a Cardinals reunion. They had Genesis Cabrera in the game for Toronto. Paul DeYoung as well for the Blue Jays, and Jack Flaherty was rolling through 6 innings.
Yeah, he was. He went 6 strong, only gave up 1, punched out 8. We saw him up there, too. Saw some 97s, putting his fastball where he wanted. Very happy for Jack. Again, not the way that anybody expected this Cardinal season to go.
That's cute. Liberatore will flip it bare hand.
Liberatore flips it. And out number 2. At Wilson.
The deadline that the Cardinals end up getting some quality prospects out of it that end up helping this organization for 2024 and even further down the road.
No question. There's a lot more organizational swing and miss pitching depth.
Yeah.
AA and AAA for St. Louis, which, those 2 men hope bears fruit sooner rather than later. Here's Farmer.
Here's Farmer.
He's
0 for 2.
Rock was in the unenviable position of, as he said, swallowing the poison pill, which was doing something the Cardinals haven't done in a long time. That was so up at the deadline.
One of these, you got guys that came up through the organization.
Yeah, I agree.
And Flaherty and DeYoung and guys that you were building upon and have relationships with. It's not easy to have those conversations and to move on. But the business of baseball is not tough. You have to make tough decisions when you're in that job. So we're going to see in the next couple of years what it looks like. You mentioned this the other day, the concept of winners and losers in trades and deals. Like it's impossible for the deals that the Cardinals made. It's impossible to say what that looks like until a couple of years down the road.
Yeah, we saw that the other night when the Twins closer came in throwing 103 miles an hour. He was part of a deal with Arizona for about 5 years ago. And 5 last year. Now he's one of the best relievers in the American League. It takes time to evaluate what you got, what they develop into. And so now that's the task for the Cardinals. Get these guys in, help them grow, get them here and see what they can do.
Yeah. How in the hell did that miss? Breaking ball. Okay. That's a new one.
And Donovan Solano waits next. He's got it.
Donovan Solano.
4-1 Minnesota.
4-1 Minnesota. All coming in that second inning. Right back where it came from. 2, 3. What?
Cardinals will race to the replay phone and check this. CB Buckner called safe. Great play by Fermin to make that close. You be the umpire. Safe around at first.
Pretty good play on both ends. Fermin, all of his weight's taking him the other way. How about Burley getting bendy right here? Oh, he's out.
That's my eyes.
St. Louis is challenging the safe call on first base.
So the Cardinals will challenge. The fans at home just saw the replay we showed you. See the Panther ballpark just saw the replay we showed you, and looks like this one's going to be overturned, and Liberatore will have retired 8 straight on a great play by Fermin, who gets the start in the place of Nolan Gorman tonight. Chris Conroy and Alfonso Marquez are the replay umpires. CB Buckner awaits confirmation of the call.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner is out.
So the Cardinals retain the challenge. Great play by Fermin.
Oh. Play is overturned. St. Louis will retain their challenge.
I'm here, Greg. Hang tight.
It's okay, Mike and I are looking into what's wrong with the chair, but right now I need you to breathe in.
What in the goddamn hell is this stupid commercial?
Looks like you used the wrong screw.
If somebody, please, can say what the hell this stupid commercial is, besides Zoom,
To combat the skyrocketing cost of car
explain
repairs,
them to me in the goddamn chat. Pardon the language, you know.
vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage.
Here's another
The power to protect
odd
yourself
commercial.
from expensive
God
repairs.
damn.
Just call
What
Car
is
Shield
this?
before your
The odd commercial series?
warranty car needs protection
Or is
from
this
Car
the
Shield. Because with so many moving
piss
parts,
off people with so much yabba yabba? Not enough, let's watch the damn game. But you need ads to pay for TV.
Everybody, better with Pepsi.
This just in, chop that beat, what you want and what you need. Something new, chop that beat. Cannot That's nice.
That was a full seam fastball, by the way.
Even better? Show me more action. How about more steals, Acuna? More hits? Nestor? Okay, Mookie, more hits?
On Saturday, the Cardinals honor Wilson Contreras with his first game giveaway. 25,000 fans, 16 and up, getting Cardinals Contreras jersey, courtesy of Steve.
Callers
Get your tickets.
Contreras giveaway.
/promotion. Steven Matz will pitch that
Cardinals
for St. Louis.
Gate giveaway.
6:15.
Visit
Central Time.
Cardinals/promotions for more info. 2 right, 1 pitch, 1 out. For Gray.
Amato is your batter. He popped out to first in his home trip.
Milo.
Giants were winners today. They beat the Arizona Diamondbacks, Brad, who are in free fall. Arizona is now 7-19 in their last 26 games. They had it all rolling. Talked about it when we were there. The pitching has been an issue. Starting pitching, bullpen, they've had their struggles. And now they're having to deal with both the Giants and the Dodgers in the National League West. It's a little low.
A little bit
2
low.
balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Cubs and Reds 1-1 third inning at Wrigley Field. Boy, the Cubs offense is still in high gear. This one on the ground toward third, softly hit. Long throw, skips off the turf, and coming off the back was Solano nicely for a good play for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. Let's enjoy a quick word from BJC Healthcare. Jose Fermin, a good play defensively. He's the Cardinals' 9th place hitter tonight and struck out in the third inning. Line into left field. There you go, Jose. Good play at second and a base hit. 1 for 2 night for him. And we flip the lineup card to Newport. Well, Minnesota, the Cubs, 36 runs against the Reds in the last 2 games, and they have gained 5 games in the standings in the Central.
For me, not wasting any time right here, is he? Saw a first pitch center cut fastball by Sonny Gray. Knew it wasn't going to get any better than that.
Maybe that's the secret to Sonny Gray. Get after the first or second pitch. Might be the best 2 you see.
Not that one, though. 0-1. And that is the thing about him is he'll pour in strike one. It's always the same. He'll bend in that breaking ball. He'll throw you that sweeper backdoor to some of the lefties. That time tried the change up to Newbar.
Well, he's got it cooking, and they need him to do that. After Joe Ryan's struggles last night, he went to the injured list. They brought up Dallas Keuchel from the minor leagues today. He'll fill a rotation spot for them. Keuchel was pitching great at St. Paul, their AAA affiliate. Cy Young Award winner, by the way. And quite frankly, as we said, Brad, if the Twins don't pitch, or they're not a real good hitting team against lefties, they may be in trouble. And if they can't figure out Ryan, that's a big, big problem, as well as getting Buxton and Correa going.
Yeah, for sure. We have to get those 2 cornerstones in your lineup going, but the rotation is what has carried them to this point.
Gray gets a chopper to first, and the Cardinals are out of luck in the 5th. Rocco Belli squad leads it 4-1.
El evento nacional Toyota ya está aquí. Y muchos se preguntan, ¿qué tan rápido hay que llegar al concesionario?
¿Deberíamos ir ahora?
Terminen de ver la presentación y luego vienen. Ven por tu Toyota y alarga tu verano.
Cada Toyota nuevo viene con Toyota Care, un plan de mantenimiento por 2 años o 25,000 millas y asistencia en carretera. Es otra manera de disfrutar el valor de tener un Toyota. Toyota, vayamos juntos.
The official MLB Ballpark app. It's the best way to access, manage, and share your tickets with friends and family to any MLB game. It's your personal companion for when you're at the ballpark, helping you with venue info, dining options, exclusive club offers, and so much more. And it's a great way to capture your visit by adding photos and memories from a fun-filled day at the game. Download the free MLB Ballpark app on the iOS App Store or Google Play today.
Get 0 down special financing with the K Jewelers credit card.
No te pierdas el torneo donde se enfrentan cara a cara la MLS y la Liga MX al estilo de Copa Mundial. Compra tus entradas en leaguescup.com/tickets. Te esperamos en la fiesta del fútbol este verano.
Beautiful view from section 136 here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Jeremiah Johnson, Brett Thompson, Chip Carey, our entire Valley Sports Midwest crew with you tonight. Matthew Liberatore's in a nice groove. He's retired 8 straight, but trails the game 4-1. Solano, Polanco, and Julian are coming up here in the 6th inning. One bad inning for Liberatore. 2 2-run homers dinged him in inning number 2 tonight.
Well, this is something that we wanted to see, though. How do you respond from that bad inning? Do they scare you out of the strike zone? Do you start nibbling, or do you keep attacking? We've seen more of the latter from him.
That was a strike, wasn't called. 2 balls and a strike. And a base hit the other way. So Solano is 2 for 3 again tonight. A 4-hit series for a man that's made 1 start.
Yeah, definitely going to have to get the ball down to Donovan Solano. This is what he did last at-bat. Fastball that was up and away, just takes the ball up and away, opposite field single.
And that'll bring up Polanco, who's walked and popped out. And short drifts out and near the line. There's plenty of room to put the squeeze on that. Blanco trying to launch and got under it. 1 out. And here's Edward Julian. Julian scored a run, but he's 0 for 9 in this series. 1 ball, no strikes. That's lined over second, and Julian has his first hit. And the Twins have runners at first and second now with 1 out.
Twinkie goes after the runners at first and second.
Fastball from Matthew Liberatore. It's away, but still elevated again.
What the hell do I have these damn... Hit the word clear good. No, I don't want to hit.
Runs for the Twins have come as a result of homers. Can't afford another one here. Jeffers has already done that. A 2-run blast. Started the spring parade in the 2nd inning. And now Kisner's on his way out for a visit as the Cardinals bullpen starts to warm up here in the middle innings. We wrap things up with the Twins. We look ahead to the Colorado Rockies starting tomorrow night. Brad, that's our Budweiser. What's on tap?
Chris Flexen coming in 0-5 with ERA north of 8. That's going to be Todd Black and Steven Matz, Austin Gomber, and TBD to start that bullpen. Miles Michaelis. So another opportunity for the Cardinals. Hopefully they come back in this one and go out there against the struggling Rockies team.
Yeah, if you haven't followed every game for the Cardinals, Michaelis in the middle of a 5-game suspension for the situation against the Cubs. I would assume he would take the ball for St. Louis in Game 1 against Tampa Bay when we head to St. Pete after Sunday's play. We'll have an off day Monday in the Sunshine State and a 3-game series with the playoff hopeful Rays. James Nail playing catch in the Cardinals pen as Liberatore in some trouble.
Liberatore in some damn trouble, buddy. Ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Drew Verhagen has grabbed the baseball.
Come on in.
So 2 righties up and throwing for the Cardinals.
2 righties up and throwing for the Cardinals.
That's curling toward the netting. Burleson gives chase over near the tarp. Runs out of room.
One's out of room.
Cloudy skies earlier, that's breaking up. As sun sets upon us here in St. Louis, beautiful views from Busch Stadium. As we finish off our series with the Twins, second series on the homestand. Started with the Cubs. Now the Twins, the Rockies here tomorrow. The pitch. Popped up. This one might stay in play.
Popped up. That one may stay in play. Makes the catch cleared out number 2.
Boy, Alec Burleson's played a very good first base. Not the easy for one of the best to do it in Paul Goldschmidt. We've seen him make some diving plays, though. Range out in foul territory for a bunch of different fly balls. Made a nice stretch earlier on that Fermin ball. Doing a good job over there.
Colby gets a defensive night off, full day off for Nolan Arenado in Game 3. And now Willie Castro, who's doubled stolen base.
Castro at the plate.
And takes a strike. It's one of those confidence-building innings, perhaps, for Liberatore. You get 2 on, 1 out. You get out of it, keep it a close game.
4-1, 6th inning.
And strike 1 always helps.
Strike 1 always helps.
And that bounced up to even the count.
That bounced up to even the count. 1-1. Liberatore is at 88 pitches. 205 1/3.
27 of Matthews' 88 pitches came in the 4-run second. He's been very efficient other than that inning.
The Twins had a 4-1 second. Ever since then,
And 3 hits dating back to the Minnesota second.
3.5 full innings with 0 ones for the thing. Pop fly, out of play, souvenir ball.
Pitched pretty effectively also, especially in that count. That was the changeup to get back into it.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the zone, got Castro to foul it off. Look at the pitches by inning. You're right, 27 pitches in that second. Really labored, but did not take well from it.
27 pitch, second inning.
So the stretch now and the 2-2 pitch.
Stretch. 2-2 pitch.
And Julian will be off to the races.
Who's in? They will be off to the races because it's 2 on, 2 out, and a 3-2 count.
Runners have big leads, and Libby steps off.
Disengagement.
Innocent, if you don't get Castro, you go to your pen and take the chances righty with Taylor. Let's see if Matthew can clean this up. He's ready, here it comes.
Backing up towards the broadcasters.
We'll try again, 3-2.
We'll try again, 3-2. Bases are loaded.
So Michael Taylor, in his first at bat, hit one a long way. A 2-run homer for him.
2-1 shot for Michael Taylor. 110.4425. One swinger and final pitch for Liberatore. And he leaves with the bases loaded.
It's Hy-Vee's Mega Meat Sale this Friday through Sunday. Fresh round chuck, $3.99 a pound. Whole boneless pork loin, $1.69 a pound. And pork loin back ribs, only $2.99 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
This is my first time. Brandon's house is thriving right now.
I still can't fathom just how massive the parks are. You know, it just makes you feel like a kid again.
The new Guardians ride is phenomenal.
Park Pandora is like the best place ever.
It never gets old no matter how many times I've come here.
No te pierdas el torneo donde se enfrentan cara a cara la MLS y la Liga MX al estilo de Copa Mundial. Compra tus entradas en leaguescup.com/tickets. Te esperamos en la fiesta del fútbol este verano.
And Riley golfs one deep left center field and gone. This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. 5 straight games with a home run. On Sunday, when the Cardinals play the Rockies August 6th, we've got a giveaway for all fans. 10,016 and older get an exclusive Cardinals and MLB Network hat. 10,000 kids 15 and younger get a Tommy Edman growth chart, courtesy of Missouri Farmers Care. Go to cardinals.com/promotions and get all the details. Matthew Liberatore departs after 5 2/3 innings. He's allowed 4 runs. He leads the bases loaded, and now Drew Verhagen is the first to answer Brad, our Chevy Colts for Ben. A huge spot here, obviously, for Drew Verhagen here in the 6th. They had Ian Mail going. If they had scored any runs, you'd think they'd have gone with Mail, but right now trying to lock it down with Drew. Taylor's homered and lined out. No place to put him in a 4-1 game in favor of Minnesota. Look at first batter efficiency for relievers in spots like this. As Solano, Julian, and Castro, base runners, 8 of 20 inherited runners have scored on Verhagen so far this year. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Human night, that one spun out of Drew's hands. Now Taylor in the driver's seat, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, that one really got to make sure you get that good grip on. Dangerous pitch if that backs up. You know that Michael Taylor showed you likes the ball in. He's going to beat you. You're going to make him beat you the other way.
Well, that too.
And all Matthew can do is watch and wait as these runners take responsibility. Now you've got to throw a strike to Taylor. Dangerous proposition. Here it is. And he missed. Ball 4, a bases loaded walk. And Minnesota takes a 5-1 lead. 3 RBI night for Taylor. He's up to 33 of those. As Solano scores for the first time. Everybody moves up 90 feet here in the 6th inning. And Matt Walner, you're batting.
Swing, ball 1. What in the hell was that? God damn it. Yes, it did.
7 pitches. 1 strike. With the bases loaded for Drew Verhagen, 2 balls, no strikes.
Ball 3.
Dusty Blake all
Marble look on. You bring in Drew, trying to shut things down. Walk one in now, 3-0.
Call a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike. Zach Thompson's begun to play catch. You got to face 3 batters.
Swung. Wong is 0-2. Correa is on deck.
His chops for a chance to hit here in the Minnesota 6th.
Swing and a man, strike 3, left him loaded. Attaboy. Leading by 4.
The all-new at-bat is only $3.99 per month. Subscribe with an MLB app today.
The long-lasting scent of Gain Flames made it smell like Dave was in his happy place. The massage chair at the mall. But
Stupid commercial. Gotta do that.
Zero down special financing with the K Jewelers credit card.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
I started my own app company, and with Cricket, I'm able to answer calls from my engineers and investors and know my signal's going to be great.
5G boss mode activated. Smile, you're on Cricket.
As we look to the future, it's fun to check out what's happening on the farm. Brad Mason Wynn, tonight's BJC Healthcare Difference Maker.
Seems like every night we're highlighting Mason Wynn because every night he's doing something like this. 2 for 2, a couple of home runs. Have yourself a day. We already know about the elite arm speed, the athleticism, but that bat showing up at the highest level of the minor league. Something the organization has got to be pumped about.
So Mason Wynn, another great night for the Cardinals AAA affiliate, and now with a 5-1 score. In the St. Louis 6, they take aim at Sonny Gray, who's been impressive. A run on 4 hits. He has struck out 5. And Gray
1 on 4 hits. Struck out 5.
Swinging bit of stuff. We talked exactly about what we've seen from Gray tonight. You get 3 strikes.
6-1 final. Baltimore versus Toronto.
Also, just comes down to Sonny Gray knowing himself so well.
1-0 Giants over the D-backs. Ball way outside.
In not dangerous spots. I mean, this way out of the zone. We've seen very few misses.
Let's go, Cubs. 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 Come on, Goldie, Goldie.
First takes care of
Simple.
Schmidt for out number 1.
Point.
Cardinals 6th. Gray rolling merrily along again. It's been a long time since this man has won a game. 15 starts in a row without a victorious decision.
Well, it feels like an eternity when you have a run like that, especially when you're putting up the overall numbers that Gray is putting up. I mean, ERA, very respectable. Right now, he's got 3.16. It's not like he's getting beat all over the yard. Now, you look at the last 4 starts for Sonny. They've been a struggle coming into this one. A 6.08 ERA, but has settled in pretty well here.
Strike 1 to Walker.
Jordan has grounded out to short twice.
Jordan Walker has grounded out to short twice. So, yeah, he's got that going for him.
Key tonight was manufacture some offense. That has been tough to do against Sonny Gray. They got a run in the second inning.
And that's about it.
He'll force out then Carlson a double. And since that second inning, the Redbirds have had just 2 base runners on 2 singles tonight, and they both come with 2 outs in their respective innings.
Yeah, he has been tough, and the thought of manufacturing was just on the heels of the fact that he doesn't give up many home runs. The lowest home run rate in the game of baseball, only 4 on the entire season.
And down swinging is Walker. That is nasty. 6 strikeouts for Gray. He's got 2 outs in the 6th inning.
A big breaking ball right here. Plaza Tire Service pitch track.
120 strikeouts for Gray and 123 innings or so. Burleson 1 for 2 tonight. On his work of late, let's check in with JJ.
I did remind Alec Burleson before this game, the last game that I worked as Jim Hayes' dugout reporter replacement was in Pittsburgh. It was his first major league hit, so he has yet to complete a full season in the big leagues, but he is learning, adapting, and growing. And I asked him what was happening, when he was seeing the ball better. He said, long talks with Turner Ward have helped. How they'll pitch away from my strengths, how I can be the best hitter I can be by adjusting to it. My question back to you two, who see him every single game. How have you seen him grow and develop over the course of this season?
Everything's on the barrel.
Home run! "5-2". Alec Burleson homered.
The biggest thing that you notice is just the aggressiveness in which he is swinging with. If he gets something in the zone, he is doing something like this. Gets himself a fastball from Sonny Gray, thigh high, a 400-foot shot, another hard-hit baseball to Alec Burleson.
And the winner is to Gray. Only the 5th home run given up by Sonny Gray. The Cardinals get a run back. And it's now a
400 feet, 106.4.
He didn't hit for a high average. And in our chat with Ali today, he said Alec has had an uncanny ability of hitting balls right at people. Trying to get over their people.
Well, that too.
That's what you want to see in a game where we just kind of turn our head to all the strikeouts. It's just part of the game. To have a guy that puts the ball in play consistently and does so hard. I mean, most balls are hard hit by Alec Burleson. That's quite a weapon to have.
And so he's homered on back-to-back dates on the schedule. A 3-run bomb last night, a solo shot here. And now Tommy Edman
up to the plate.
That ball was low, and chats about that with Chris Siegel behind the plate. Let's see if he can serve one down the line with Farmer way away from the third base bag.
Strike 3. Sit down, Edmund. Alec Burleson goes deep. 5-2, down by 4.
Why just fight breast cancer when you can outsmart it? At Houston Methodist, we're developing AI to assess breast cancer risk with greater accuracy.
Well, that's it. Devices to directly treat tumors, minimizing side effects,
And repairing nerves during breast reconstruction, restoring feeling to your chest.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Well, folks, I'm going to put this in the link here. Link in the chat. So after this inning, you guys can go check it out. Goddamn notifications. Oh,
Get zero down special financing with the K Jewelers credit card.
Take a peek at him from the stretch.
To get him in motion a little bit, you're just expecting these guys to run him.
First base is going to go first. And
He's going to the ball. Rep the engines running the tags. He's got Brennan.
For the first time in Alex Big League career, he's opening back-to-back games. A solo shot makes it a 5-2 score as we head to the 7th inning. Top of the order for Minnesota. Drew Verhagen back out there for the Cardinals.
Drew Verhagen.
And Solano.
1 round.
Minnesota trio coming up. The top 2 hitters for the Twins do not yet have a hit in this series.
It's impressive what they've been able to do with those guys, especially if we know the track record of Correa. But Julian came in hot. He came in with an OPS of 1184 in July, a guy that is being a real big-time table setter for the Twins, but it's later on in the lineup today that has been hurting. The Jeffers 2-run shot, the Michael A. Taylor 2-run shot.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout.
Verhagen has back-to-back strikeouts.
Verhagen has back-to-back strikeout.
This thing moves, starts middle, and just continues to pour in on Carlos Correa. Great move.
Great movement.
Here's Kyle Farmer.
Here's Kyle Farmer.
Same pitch, same result. Strike 1.
Same pitch, same result. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 2.
Right there, so you have the 2 seam, that sinker that comes down and in, then that sweeping slider that goes the other way that he stays on top of.
Cubs take a 4-2 lead over the Reds.
Cubs take a 4-2 lead.
That's 9-2. Royals are hot. We'll see them on the next road trip. Kansas City's won 6 in a row, their first 6-game win streak since the 2021 season.
Yeah. First 6-game winning streak since the 2021 season.
.30 Central Time in St. Louis. The Twins got 4 in the second, 1 in the fifth. 1 in the sixth.
That catches the inside corner. Sit down, son. Your inning is done.
Service pitch track, but catches the corner, and Kisner does a good job of catching that and getting the call by home plate umpire Chris Siegel.
The Cardinals' runs came in the second on a Carlson double and in the sixth on a Burleson solo homer. Solano has 2 hits in 3 trips. Verhagen's found magic all of a sudden. He issued a bases loaded walk to the first man.
Solend
in the 6th inning.
is 0-1. 0-1 right now.
Learn our lesson with Donovan Solano. It's
Solano
don't go up and away.
misses.
The other way twice.
Be right back, folks. Stay tuned. At the bottom, what? That ain't a strike.
2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that just comes down to missing the location. You had Kisner set up in. That's where he wanted it. Drew missed his spot. It's still a good pitch.
But has it even. 2 balls And 2 strikes. After the 7th inning stretch, Dylan Carlson will lead off for the Cardinals. It's a 5-2 game. Swing up the middle. Fermin at second. Tricky spin. Flips it to first in time. And a nice clean 1-2-3-7-4 Drew Hake. Time to stretch in St. Louis. Twins lead it by 3.
See, this one has it all.
All nighter?
All nighter.
Got energy, got good energy. Mix it up, that's chemistry. Turn on the PNG crowd.
Yo, what are you doing in there, man?
All nighter!
Get your work in and your game on with an Intel-powered laptop from Best Buy.
Did you know nearly 60% of products sold on Amazon stores come from independent sellers like Kyle?
When I launched my business, Postrack Dog Treats and Dog Chews, it was just getting off the ground, so I had to move back in with my parents. What I didn't realize was how difficult it was to actually get customers and make sales. Amazon has a ton of marketing tools that help us take our business to the next level. We grew so fast, we had to get our own warehouse and hire a bunch of people, and it allowed me to move out of my parents' house.
No te pierdas el torneo donde se enfrentan cara a cara la MLS y la Liga MX al estilo de Copa Mundial. Por primera vez, 3 países, 2 ligas, un trofeo. Vive la pasión de las grandes ligas norteamericanas, la rivalidad entre Estados Unidos y México. Prepárate, porque se viene con todo a partir del 2 de agosto. Compra tus entradas en leaguescup.com/tickets. Te esperamos en la fiesta del fútbol este verano.
Takes a peek at him from the stretch.
So if they get him in motion a little bit, you're just expecting these guys to run now.
Aggressive lead at first base. He's going to go first.
He's gone. Here's the throw. Rev the engines running. Tag. Safe.
Great jump, great throw, just outran it.
Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Night is Monday, August 14th. With your special theme ticket, you get an exclusive double bobblehead featuring Tommy Edman in a Team Korea uniform. Lars Newbar sports his Team Japan uniform for the WBC. For details, visit cardinals.com/theme. Sonny Gray goes to work in the Cardinals' 7th. It's a 5-2 score. It is, as always, our Armando home run inning. If Dylan Carlson or any other Cardinal goes deep here, $1,000 is donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, courtesy of your gateway on the dealers. Got one homer tonight. Alec Burleson turned that trick in the 6th. Just 69 pitches for Sonny Gray through 6 innings tonight. That is efficient.
Yes, it is, and the reason he's been able to go so deep in this game is just stuff like that. Betting in the breaking ball for strike 1, then going to work off of that. As we've shown you, his misses have been off the plate. Good example there, if that's a miss. Nice change up at the bottom of the zone.
Carlson's 7th double drove home his 25th run. This one yanked towards second. Julian's got it. And there's out number 1. Andrew Kisner is next after words from Tickets for Less.
Tickets for less. For a better ticketing experience. Best seats, best prices, and no surprises at checkout.
Kisner trying to keep a 4-game hit streak alive. He's also hit safely in 13 of 18. He's hit the ball in the air twice and is 0 for 2. All those strikes. Might be the last inning for Sonny Gray. There is action in the Minnesota bullpen. Newly acquired Dylan Floro, the former Marlin, is playing catch. And this one off the end of the bat to center, and Taylor glides to his right. 2 up, 2 out. Taylor Motter is up. He's 0 for 2. Beautiful warm night in St. Louis. Hope good weather will follow us the rest of the weekend with the Colorado Rockies coming to town starting tomorrow night. Our director, Tom E., says that's the Gray Matter split screen. Gray Matter. It took a lot to come up with that. I think it's fantastic. It's what? Fantastic. It's something. It is something. I love creativity, and that's right there. I can't say anything. I keep waiting for somebody to hit a ball to the Twins' third baseman so he makes an error, and I can ask you the all-important question. If Farmer kicks a ball to third, is that scored an E-I-E-I-O? Oh, my God. You've been sitting on that one. That's what it's come to, as that takes care of the Cardinals in the seventh inning. It's 5-2 Minnesota after 7.
MLB The Show Legend Line. Ready to play?
Let's get it.
Come on. Nice.
That was sick.
Man, you like that? Check out the new Storylines mode where you can play as one of the Negro League baseball legends.
Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you?
Just call me the captain.
Wondering how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best stuff to MLB Pitch Hit and Run, the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball.
I got 2 words. No count.
For a chance to play your way to the 2023 Pitch Hit and Run Finals at the World Series.
Pitch Hit and Run 2023 World Series. Ages range from 7 to 14. That's what the Cardinals need. Then 4 straight and beat, bang bang here and bang there, let it jihad there, let it jihad here. 8th inning already. I dropped a link so if you guys wanted to go see what your favorite player is doing or who's pitching, it's in the chat right now.
It's your personal companion for when you're at the ball. Dining options, exclusive club offers.
Cardinals baseball is brought to you by your quality Ford dealers, proud sponsor of the St. Louis Cardinals, by Car Shield. Car Shield cars go farther, and by Budweiser. This buzz for you. Ooh. Entertain any way to cool off on a hot night in St. Louis. It's 5-2 Minnesota. Sonny Gray terrific through 7 innings with 8 strikeouts. Cardinals have followed Matthew Liberatore with Drew Verhagen. Now Zach Thompson answers the Chevy call to the bullpen.
Chevy call to the bullpen. Zach Thompson
Opportunity for this team, and that's exactly what
replaces Drew Verhagen.
Last third of the season. Well, Zach Thompson is one of those guys that you look at. Where's he going to make the biggest impact? Going to be late.
Top of 8. Big Hucker, or AKA Uncle Charlie.
That's what I was going to ask. What is he? Is he a starter? Does he have pitches to start? Is he a shutdown reliever with the 2-pitch mix? What do you see? I think that he can absolutely do both for you. I think that breaking ball and an uptick in his velocity on the 10 really plays. That's flying to left.
That's flying to left.
Single for Polanco, his first hit. So I really do
Single for Polanco.
What you're going to need in a given spot. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a very smart idea, actually, to have Thompson lengthen out when it comes to sprint training, be ready to start. It's a whole lot easier to go the other direction, have him in the bullpen. But he's got some of that swing and miss stuff. He's got that good fastball at the top of the zone. He's got a good breaking ball that you can drop off of it. I think that there's really flexibility, a possibility either way. What's really hurt him this year, correct me if I'm wrong or you feel yes, he has swing and miss. As good as that's been, the problem for Zach has been ball 4. Oh, especially a triple A. No question.
Hold on.
You still have to command it. It doesn't matter how good the stuff is if you're not ahead in counts, not commanding counts. Can't get to your good breaking ball, your strikeout pitch if you're falling behind.
Ball 1.
And I'm sure.
We're past the 7th inning stretch.
A young man trying to establish himself in the major leagues goes through the periodic doubts of, hey, am I good enough to be here? How can I stay here? Looking over your shoulder, like we talked about with Liberatore, if I have a bad outing, am I going to go back to the minor leagues? Erasing all those doubts and just going out and competing, I would assume, has to be the biggest mental challenge. Not the physical challenge, but the mental challenge.
Yeah, the physical gifts are there. There's a reason that Zach was drafted in the first round. There's a reason that he made it through the organization quickly and found himself in the big leagues. But that mentality that he's had his whole career, that has to stay at the big league level. There has to be that belief. And I don't care if you're a guy that's been in the league 10 years, you're a rookie that just came up, you're in your second season. You have to believe when you're standing on the mound, you're better than everybody. That you are the biggest, baddest dude out there. I think that for a young pitcher, that is a hard thing to remember, especially if you have some troubles.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's staying a little high, I suppose.
That's staying a little bit high.
2-2.
2-2.
Spring, and I didn't see much of him in the major leagues last year. The comp that came to me right away with that fastball curveball combination, and maybe it's an unfair one to make, but it was Max Fried. This one's rolled 2 for me.
2 for me. 2.
Defensively at second. That's 2 good plays. Runner to second with 1 out.
Alec Wilson to make that out at first. Nice play. Nice shuffle pass or toss pass, whatever you want to call that. Who's up at the plate? Jeff is up at the plate. Foul ball. 0-1.
Went to Atlanta in a deal for San Diego, came back from Tommy John surgery, and kind of developed the way that pitchers used to develop in the major leagues as starters. They started in the bullpen. That's where Max Fried really began his big league career. Learned how to pitch out there, then got a chance to start, and the rest, they say, has become history for the Braves' top starter. Maybe the future's the same for Zach Thompson, who certainly has the stuff. Let's see if he can get out of this with a runner at second, 1 out, 5-2 game. We're in the 8th.
Foul tip.
Two strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the second inning.
Fouled away. God dang it.
It's ball and 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Big lead for Polanco.
Big lead for Polanco. Dancing there at second. Soft contact up the middle. Flings that over the first to Alec Wilson.
You see him get the little tap with the breaking ball. That time a 95-mile-an-hour fastball from Thompson. When did you know when you saw Max Fried that he was going to be a dude?
It took a while. I mean, it's hard to judge guys when they come out of the bullpen because they pitch so infrequently, and the situations, as you know, when youngsters come in vary so often, depending on the score of the game. But once Max started getting regular reps and that fastball velocity started to ramp up and that curveball, which was always good, took off, well, you knew you had something pretty special. Again, it's hard to teach 97, and it's hard to teach that wicked high spin rate curveball. And both Thompson and Fried, I think, have that.
Yeah.
And Fried, by the way, scheduled to come back from the IL for Atlanta tomorrow against the Cubs.
Pretty big boost for an already pretty solid ball club over there in Atlanta.
Still 2 coming. 1-1 the count.
So you throw the curve, you got a little change up, and you dot 95. That's what we're talking about. Skill set's there. Their plays. And Castro. Switch it. Spats from the right side. Fouls that away. Stays alive.
One and two the count. Free soft ground ball. And we're going to the bottom half of the inning. 3-1 game, folks.
What makes baseball even better? Showing more action.
Come on in if you're watching any sports. If you're looking for sports.
Okay, Mookie, more hits.
Another comment. Commercials suck.
The game has changed, and fans are saying, "Oh yeah."
Tide is busting laundry's biggest myth.
That cold water can't clean.
Cold water on those things?
Well, only one way to find out.
Tide cleans better in cold than the leading bar.
Well, folks, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night.
I'd say that myth is busted. Turn to cold with Tide.
Tide and Downey
It was
back with
the
$1.5
nope.
million
That's that one.
And 04 champ. Well, hello. A 2013 champ.
This is going to be fun. Let's get it on.
Here is today's link to the game, the Twins versus Cardinals. If you want to watch the rest of the, see what the score was finally, take a look at it. Peace.
7 innings and only 77 pitches. That's 8 Ks racked in. Didn't walk any